Hey guys, welcome again back today, bringing another video for our favorite weapon series for our Warzone weapons. Today we're going to cover the M91 or the MG5 build. So I kind of stumbled upon this build. I was just looking at different weapons to use that I haven't really tried yet. Everyone's been using the Bruin lately with a specific build. See a lot of PKMs out there as well, but mainly Bruin. So I'm looking at the LMG class to try and find something new to use. And the M91 or the MG5 kind of stuck out to me. So I want to try it with some specific attachments here, which I don't even have anything really unlocked for this too much yet. I don't have everything, but I have it decently up. But I do have some blueprints that I used to compensate for the attachments I don't have. So this weapon, I'll show you how to build it, and I'll walk you through a really nice duo win that I had with Mooman with this build. But this is also, I really picked this up for a solo game at the end. I put this on with fully loaded just to make sure I have enough ammo if I come back from Gulag. And was able to really get this, and I had a second place finish. Unfortunately, I didn't have a CQB item or a weapon at the very last one-on-one engagement, which I barely ended up losing, and it was really just due to poor judgment as to where the enemy was. I should have easily had that win, but regardless, this thing handles itself very, very well, and the slower rate of fire, for some reason, just allows me to keep shots on target a little bit easier than a PKM or even a Bruin. And it does have that 7.62 by 51 round, so it does hit pretty hard. It's a really good medium range build right here. So let's go ahead and back out. We'll jump into the weapon. I'll build it, and then we'll walk you through a good duo win with this gun. So back out here is our MG5 build, or our M91. So as I said, I don't have all the attachments unlocked. So first off, we're going to just look at the different blueprints I have. We have the base 91, the Chupacabra, the Dusk, Mighty Mo, which is my favorite blueprint, but the Duchess is the one we're going to go with, just because this one has the longest barrel attachment on this, which I don't quite have unlocked yet. I have almost everything minus that and the monolithic suppressor. So we're going to have to use this blueprint to give us that longer barrel attachment. But what I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and back out and we'll strip this down. So again, we have our Duchess blueprint here, which gives us that long barrel, which I don't have on the base weapon. So with this blueprint, I can select it. But first off, we're going to go for the attachments. Now, for this particular build, I didn't have the monolithic suppressor unlocked yet, so I went with the tactical suppressor, which I did have. So we're going to go ahead and select this. This is good for, again, sound suppression, the cons being the ADS speed and aim walking steadiness, but the key here is going to just keep us off the minimap. With the high rate of, or the amount of rounds we're going to be putting down with this, since it does have the base 100-round belt, we're going to want to be off the minimap when we're firing this thing. So tactical suppressor, ideally you want the mono, but I don't have it unlocked yet. The barrel, again, we're going to want that M91 heavy, and this, again, is the longest barrel attachment for this weapon. This is going to assist with damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control, which is key. The cons here being the ADS speed and the movement speed. So again, we'll go ahead and select that. Now, we're going to skip out on the laser. For the optic, we're going to go ahead and do the integral hybrid or the Leopold hammer on this. Again, this is just going to allow us to go from a 3.25 zoom to our top-mounted red dot sight. The only cons here being the ADS speed, because it does have that extra added weight with the optic. So we'll select that, and then we're going to go with the base stock. The perk for this one, I'm running really a combination of the two. So for the solo games, I was running fully loaded to pick this up again, like I said, when I drop in late and I make sure I have enough ammo for the end game. But for the win, you're going to see I'm running the rubberized grip tape just to assist, or you know what, I'm actually think I'm running the stipple grip tape. So this is going to assist with the aim down sight speed and the sprint to fire speed. This is the one I'm running, and the cons here just aiming stability, but again, this is going to help us get eyes on target with our sights a little bit faster, which is good. So we're going to select that. We're going to leave the base 100-round belt magazine. You can see you have a 120 and a 150 option for this. And then for the underbarrel, we're going to go with the Merc foregrip. Now, I haven't really tested the recoil patterns 100% yet with this to see what works best, whether it's the Commando foregrip, the Merc foregrip, or the Ranger foregrip. Those are some options that I have used. The one we're going to use for the win is going to be the Commando foregrip, actually, because the M91 or the MG5 has more horizontal recoil than the vertical. It's mainly easier to control vertical, but we want to keep it more vertical. We want to eliminate the horizontal recoil, so the Commando foregrip is going to do that. That's going to assist with the recoil stabilization and the aim and stability. The cons here being the movement speed. Now notice this grip, we don't have an ADS con for this, which is key. So we'll go ahead and select that. And then that is our final build here. What we're doing for camouflage, again, because I have the blueprint for this, we're going to just, I don't like the way the blueprint camo looks, so I'm just going to run any generic one on here. For this one, I'm going to just run Splinter for the digital, or excuse me, Splinter, and we're going to run Frostbite. But that's all your personal choice what you want to run with that. Just give us a different, better looking camouflage than what comes with this blueprint. And for the reticle, instead of the base, I'm going to actually run the heroic. So this one gives us a nice clean for the 3.25, a nice clean sight picture, and then the top mounted we have that yellow circle. Otherwise, it's just the cross, which is very clean and easy to get shots on target at medium to a little bit longer ranges with this. So we'll go ahead and select that. And that is our final build that I'm running right now with this. Again, this is a really nice build. I like it a lot. I'm going to play around with this weapon more. I want to try some of the different barrels because this weapon does not perform well at long range. You're not going to get Bruin or PKM type ranges with this. Even when I'm in prone and things like that, it just is not accurate at range. Again, this is a good medium range weapon, and it's really good for endgame, especially because you have all that ammunition on there. But let's go ahead and now I'll walk you through this Warzone win with this weapon. So we'll go ahead and jump into the gameplay here. And you can see here we started on we landed up on Dam on fire, and we're just kind of camping out here because two guys landed right across the street from us. They didn't know we were here, so we landed on this roof and we're just kind of waiting because they seemed to push over right away. We weren't sure if they knew we were there or not, but we were able to get a jump on them, which is good. So fast forward even further to here, and we have a King coming towards us now in a helicopter. So here I have my XM109, which I'll have a video on this also. Again, we have the 25mm rounds on this, and one shot to that helicopter, and we took them out. And the good thing about that is it does break through trophy systems, so trophy systems will not stop that round. But one shot, and he's done. Just a few seconds later, I think it's either the same guy or his buddy drops in and trying to get their stuff right there, and we were able to just take him out again with the MG5. You can see that clean, nice precision sight picture on that weapon. Able to get shots on target very easily, especially at that range and a moving target. Now we're fast forwarding just a few minutes further. We're trying to position ourselves in the circle. There's a car we see on the mini-map here up top, and he comes down the hill right at us. And again, the good old XM109, able to get shots right on him and take out that car in 2 shots. And especially at that range, I didn't really need to lead the target much. So again, here you can see where we are in the circle, and at this point, we just got our ghost loadouts, and Moo does notice that there's a guy who is pushing up here. And he calls him out right there. You can see him on screen, and this guy just bolts. So I'm going to throw some C4, see if I can get hits, which I didn't. I have him on the heartbeat, and we're not sure, you know, he could be alone. He could be the only one without Ghost, so his buddy could still be there with Ghost. So we're just going to try and talk it over, figure out where he is, and then we're going to push here. And this is really weird because I don't know what happens here. So I'm going to shoot this guy, break his armor, and then he just kind of runs. And at this point, he vanishes from the game. So I'm going to shoot that bush to see, and then he's just gone. And you'll see I did my heartbeat again, and he was nowhere to be found. So he must have just disconnected immediately and just disappeared, which was really strange. So fast forward again, we're creeping in. We have high ground here, so we have tactical advantage, which is really, really good. It's going to be really hard for enemies to get shots up on us because we have this nice cliff face in front of us. We know there's a few teams left here, and there's one team right below us. We can hear guys right below us on the road. I spot this guy. Moo's going to put shots on him. So it's 2 teams besides us, and that was a solo. They were able to kill him after we got shot. So it's 2v2 now. And we spot at least one of the final guys on that duo team. So we put shots on him. They drop a cluster on us, so we're going to have to reposition. And luckily, we have that cliff face in front of us, so they really don't hit too many shots on us. I'm going to redo my plate here, and then it's 2v2. So what we need to do is just trying to see eyes on target. So here, I'm going to peek. I can see the tracer rounds, where this guy's coming from, shoot it at Moo, and I'm able to just get shots on him. Let him give away his position by shooting at Moo like that, and I'm able to, again, just dump rounds on him with that 100-round belt. Again, we're going to move in here, and this guy comes out of nowhere. I don't know why his duo partner was that far away from him. But again, right there, I put shots on target, and it's really weird. I thought Moo killed him, but when I rewatched it, I actually got that kill. So
did we win?
I think the wall is what downed me, not him, and I cracked his armor and damaged him enough that either Moo finished him off or the wall got him, and somehow it gave me the kill. So I was a little confused there, and I was wondering if we had actually won or not for a second. But yeah, he did die, and it credited me the kill for some reason. So Moo and I have been struggling with the duo wins for a while here, so it was good to get one. Again, all tactical advantage, MG5, really good gun. I think this is a really, really underrated machine gun, and I really like it. But again, let me know what you guys think down below, and until next time, this is Buffering Gaming with the MG5, Buffering Gaming. out.